Hello, everybody. This is Deborah. Welcome to Meekas Corner. I would like to hope that everyone is doing well. I would like to remind everybody to please pray for the people in Florida. They're having an awfully hard time, and they've got another storm coming in by Wednesday. They need all the prayers that they can get. I like to thank God every day for my blessings and for taking care of my family, my children, and my friends. I have friends that need a lot of prayers. One in particular, she's my very best friend. She always will be, and I pray for her every day. She's a very good person, a great person. We all have family and friends that have some difficult situations going on in their lives, and it is good if somebody's down. No, don't kick them while they're down. Offer them a hand up. Offer them help. Do what you can do. That's all you can do. And if they don't want your help, then don't try to force it, because they're not ready to change, or they're not ready to accept that they actually need help in certain areas of their life. I'm speaking from my own experience. I have some family and friends that are struggling with everyday life and gotten themselves into situations that's like a bad habit. You get into it, you can't get out, or it's hard to get out of. Some people just don't want to change. Like I said, they're not ready. And I'm still waiting for a few more prayers to be answered. But usually all my prayers get answered. I can honestly say that. So in time, it will happen. I've already witnessed several in my life. I didn't think certain things would come about, and they did. But I always prayed. I always will. I don't stop. Now, this is about me. I am the oldest of 8. There are 7 girls and 1 boy. My brother is the baby. My dad always said he was not going to stop until he got his boy. Poor Mom. We were not a wealthy family, but we were rich in the fact that we were close to each other and we loved each other. We watched out for each other. And in family times, we always had our grandparents around. It seemed like they were the glue of our family. They were always there with us, always there for us. We just looked forward to being with the grandparents on my dad's side. When they passed away, things started changing. As far as I'm concerned, there was no one better for a grandparent as our grandparents. And I know everybody says that about their own, but we had a great life with our grandparents. And as children, we lived on a farm most usually because there were so many of us. And we always lived in big 2-story homes. We had attics and we had hiding spots when we were younger. And we had pigs, we had calves, We had chickens, we had rabbits, we had a pony. It was fun. And us kids always had chores. We got to slop the pigs and we bottle fed the calves. My dad would go to the auctions and buy little baby calves from the auction. But when it come time to butcher them for our food, that kind of bothered some of us. We didn't want to eat it because as kids we got attached to our little farm animals, which was understandable. The other thing is my mother, she grew up in a time, she grew up and she was born in England. She came over here to the United States when she was about 12 or 13 years old. She met my dad at like 15, 16 years old. They dated for a while, they got married, and every year, for every single year, one right after the other, there was a child born. Those were the times when she changed diapers that were cloth diapers. There was no Pampers, there was no Huggies. She had her hands full, making bottles, taking care of babies. I remember she used to make homemade donuts. She made meat pies. And, she had to budget our meals, but she did the best that she could with what we had. And we used to always go out to the fields and we pick berries, strawberries, peaches, apples, pears, pumpkins, worked in the hops. We worked in the fields back in our day. We'd get up early in the morning, we had to go out and pick berries or whatever. Lunchtime, we get to stop for our lunch break. Then we go back to picking for a while. And on the way home, we'd stop and get some ice cream or something for us, because it was hot in the summertime. I'm sorry for the breaks in between here because I'm trying to read, and my mom and dad were married for 54 years. They were married in 1957. They were, married 54 years, and my dad passed away of stage 4 throat cancer. And my mother lived with me for 11 years until my health wasn't so good and I was not able to take care of her anymore. She is now in a nursing home, but she really likes it there, and they take very good care of her. She gets her medication, she gets her meals, and she has someone to help her. She's been doing really good so far. Just these last few days, she's not been feeling too good, so I've been checking up on her and stopping by to see her, take her to the store. I have someone take me because I have a caregiver, but we go and check on my mom, which I have to. I married at a young age. I was married for 11 years and I had 5 children. I stayed single after me and their dad divorced for about 10 or 11 years before I remarried. 10 years later, when I remarried, I was married for 10, 11 years again with this man. We had so much fun together. We enjoyed doing everything together. Our lives were the same. We had fun. We went traveling. We went fishing. I used to go hunting with him. We traveled, we went on vacations, we had a motorhome, and we really had a good time. I enjoyed so much life with my second husband. And we used to play bingo, stuff like that. That was back in the 90s until real early 2002. In January of 2002, my kids' dad, whom I was divorced from, passed away from cancer and heart problems. It was devastating to the children, and it hurt me as well because I still had feelings for him. We were always friends. We were always there for each other. We didn't let our troubles that we had had in our marriage interfere with us communicating with our children and still responding to certain things that had to deal with our children. I won't say we didn't have little tidbit arguments every now and then, because we still did, but we got along better unmarried. Then 10 years later, I remarried to my second husband. In April of 2002, which was only barely 2 months from when my children's dad died, he passed away in his sleep, my second husband. It was a blow, a big blow to me. It's nothing that you never expect somebody to die. But I just, I was so lost, and I was so angry. I was filled with grief beyond repair, I thought. I still have my moments. Things creep up on me where I get lonely, and I think about them and how things would have been if they were still around. But they haven't been. And I have been single ever since 2002. I had a boyfriend for a few years, and it didn't work out. I won't say it was his fault, and I'm not going to say it was my fault. I'll say things changed a lot. Losing 2 husbands, and then living on my own for so long. I like to be alone. I really am not into having a relationship with anybody anymore for some reason. I like being independent. I'm not so independent anymore. I have to rely on my daughter's help. My granddaughter was helping me. But I'm still me. I'm still myself. I'm still my own boss. And I do what I want, go where I want, think what I want. So, and don't get me wrong, I'm not regretting anything that I had with either one of my husbands. I had a good life with both of them. I have children that I love with all my heart. I have grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I'm sorry that their dad did not get to see in any of their children or his grandchildren. All the kids were grown when their dad had passed away, except for my youngest. He was 15 years old. We struggled quite a bit, actually, but we made it through it. We got through it. We survived, and I say by the grace of God. There is more that I would like to share, but I think I will do that in another video. If you're interested, please like and subscribe. God bless you all. And thank you for watching my videos. I'm still trying to learn to get better, to get people interested or talk about some of the things I've been through, and I can help you if you want. Comment, and I will get back with you. I love conversations with people through media. So that's a little bit about me, and that's a little bit about my family and what's going on and so forth like that. I love my sisters and my brother with all my heart. I have lost a sister a few years ago. I think she was only 55 years old. She had a heart of gold, a beautiful person, inside and out, and she'd give you the shirt off of her back. But it was her time to go. She went with the angels, and she's home with God. She's pain-free. I'm happy for that. And she knows that she's missed dearly. So I hope some of this story kind of makes some of you think and wonder about things, and hoping you will make some comments on my video. I would like to tell more. I don't want to tell a whole lot of stuff because everybody's life, some things are pretty private. But I will share what I can. Being a widow is not easy. It's hard. And you have to find new ways to motivate yourself. Not be depressed. Don't lay in depression. I'm guilty. I have to pull myself out of it. Having YouTube to talk to, the camera, and knowing that I'm talking to a lot of people that may be watching my videos helps me. I read, and I love to read. I love self-help books. I think I've mentioned that before. So take the time to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, and be good to you, be good to others. Always smile. Remember to give other people smiles because it helps. Ask somebody, are you having a good day, or how are you today? And if somebody drops something, pick it up for them. Just walk by somebody and smile. Thank you again for watching my channel. I hope to see you all again soon. And have a good day. God bless you all. And bye-bye.